I say that is it's not about the conditions only. It's about the skills too. Now Tanzil Hassan the other day was superb. Sri Lanka were well on top, but look at the spell that he bowled. On a good length, he just kept pegging it there. There was a 6 over spell where he picked up 3 wickets, and the pressure was on Sri Lanka. They clawed themselves back in and never let go. Again, the line crucial to the right-handers, just outside off stump, and plenty of them. Just outside off stump, batsman has a decision to make. Is it coming in? Is it going out? And that's where you can reap your rewards. So that is skills, resilience. You look inside as well. But it's a good pitch. All in all, I think the pass score is around 260, 275.
Right, so Farbaz, you had a look at the wicket too. What are your impressions?
I think almost similar to what Russell said as well. I mean, those lines. I think Pasco for me little more, if I may say that, because in case the dew falls in, the bowlers are going to struggle to grip the ball. So I reckon 290 for me, close to 300. But it all depends on who is going to bat first. The start could have.
And Sanat, just thinking forward to the toss, what do you reckon the winning captain might do?
Winning captain might do because since the last game we had the experience a lot of dew, so the winning captain will bowl first, make sure that if you can keep them under 275, that should be a good score to chase.
Right, so toss, important, unpredictable, the dew. Let's run up with Adar Ali Khan, who was at the top with the two captains and the match referee.
It's a warm day, but it's a nice breeze blowing across, so it'll be quite a reprieve for the players today. Captains are around me, Nazmuddin Shanto, Kusal Mendes, and Andy Prykov, the match referee. Shanto will toss the point. Tail is the call. Kushal, what have you decided?
Both first.
I can understand that, but even though when you're bowling, you need to ensure that you go well in the first 10 overs or so.
Yeah, of course. First 10 overs bowled really well, Deshan and Pramu. And then after the 10 overs, I think Dev is coming. Then very hard to bowl. That's the reason.
Must-win game for you. So what have you been telling the boys in the dressing room?
Nothing special. We played last night a very good cricket. I think we have a good batting unit and bowling unit, and previous tournament and we have done really well. We are playing the basic cricket. I think we can manage today game.
And have you made any changes?
Yeah, only one change. My section is not playing. Dunik Rezalag is playing.
All the best.
Thank you.
Shanto, great to win, but important for you and your team to realize that if you win today, you win the series.
Yeah, we don't think like that. We just try to follow our process. Let's see what happens after 100 overs.
You'll be batting first, and your batting has come good. Apart from the fact that you lost those 3 early wickets, important to start well, especially from the top order.
Yeah, obviously it's very important to start, but we are not that worried about our top order batsmen. I think they will do better, inshallah.
Well, talking about doing better, obviously you and Mahmood Al-Riyad and Mushfiq Al-Zanim have done really wonderfully well, but you still have to put the runs on the board. What kind of total do you think you'll be able to go and defend?
I think looks very good wicket. I think around 280, 300 will be a good score. So looking forward to it.
Right, and any changes for you?
No, we're playing same 11.
All the best.
Thank you, thank you.
Right, the news from the middle is that Sri Lanka has won the toss and they will bowl first.
According to Sanat, Surya was going to happen. Anyway, yeah, you think now they've won it and they've got to get early breakthroughs. Bangladeshi top order a little dodgy at the moment.
Yeah, we need to stick to our basics. Our fast bowlers, experience enough, they bowl well. The last game, even the T20s, they bowl well. And we have pace, and we have the control of fast bowlers, and we have experienced spinners like Wanindu Hasaranga, and also we got Bellalage back in the side. So we got batting, more batting, and also we got bowling. So I think we got a balanced side with 3 fast bowlers.
Asad also put yourself as an opening batsman at the moment. You got all the opposition, Taskin, Shariful, and Tanzim Hassan Shakib. But Shariful and Taskin with their bounce, you play it separately, and when you the technique will change when you play Tanzim when he's bowling fuller and swinging the ball.
Yeah, the thing is when some of the bowlers they bowl the line and length and they keep on the 4th or stump. As a batsman, I'll try to do is change his length. I'll come out of the crease, I'll go back to the crease. I'll try to change his length all the time because if you go to bowl the same length all the time, it will be difficult for the batsman.
Well, Sanat, you've been watching and playing against Bangladesh for a long time. You see definite improvements and look forward to the future for Bangladesh. How do you assess Bangladesh at the
Playing
moment?
good, playing very good cricket, the competitive side, and there have been a lot of experienced players being playing for Bangladesh. I think, and also their structure has been really good for them to come back into this level. So a lot of hard work from BCB, and it's benefited the whole country and the cricketers.
Yeah, they worked hard. And not only that, you're talking about the BCB in preparing the pitches. Now we see a crop of pace bowlers, a battery of pace bowlers for Bangladesh. They're spoiled for choice. This must be a little bit of a surprise for you. And also seeing the tracks in Sylhet and also here in Chattogram.
Yeah, it's a bit different because what we have used to see in Bangladesh, a lot of grass on the wicket, more pace and more bounce. That's a good thing. Even in Sri Lanka, we were trying to play with very good wickets now, and the wickets are getting better and better in Sri Lanka. We will do the same thing.
And also when it comes to pitches in Sri Lanka, the last couple of series, pitch looked very, very different. And that's the way forward, even I think, that we should go forward, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what we are looking at it, more bounce and more grass on the wickets. And it's good for the both, the batters and the bowlers both. So they need to work hard, the batsmen need to work hard in conditions like this. And even the bowlers need to bowl in the right areas. Just because there are a lot of grass, you can't bowl all over the place. You need to bowl right areas to get those wickets.
Right, Sanat, it's been a pleasure having you here and exchange thoughts with us. You move on, you go on to Sri Lanka after the ODI series. Best of luck with that, and whatever you're doing next, best of luck to your team. And thanks again for coming and joining us here.
Thank you very much for having me.
Thank you, and thank you, Fawaz Maruf. Right, the action is about to start. Let's go and join our commentators.
An important game for both the teams. Bangladesh ahead with the win a couple of days earlier. Kusal Mendes will be happy to see first and foremost winning the toss and deciding to bowl first. Remember, it was the new factor. And Bangladesh cruised along a thumping victory. Some lovely partnership. Yes, they did pick up early wickets. This is what they need to do even today because it's a must-win game for the Sri Lankans. They've got some good support all the way from Sri Lanka. They've made a single change. Dunit Velalage in place of Mahish Theekshana, replacing the right arm off spinner with the left arm orthodox. Once again, the responsibility will fall on the shoulders of the openers. Liton Kumar Das was dismissed for his ball. Tumushraka, the left-hander. That's one of the areas where Bangladesh had struggled with. Having said that, even with that struggle, they've managed to win by a 6-wicket margin in the last match. Right, no change for them. Liton Kumar Das, Shoma Sarkar, Ridoy, Mahamadullah, Mushfiqur, Naznat Shanto, Vedas and Miraj. I thought he bowled really well. He was the most economical also, and the seamers were outstanding. Yes, Taijul will be eyeing to bowl a little bit better. Good afternoon, Prasanna.
Good afternoon, Arthur. Good afternoon, everybody. Sri Lanka making the one change. Dunit Velalage, he will strengthen the batting. He can bat at 8 and that left arm spin. Nice Theekshana, the player he's replaced. Liton Kumar is in the team. Big during his second spell, but we saw him come back, but didn't look 100%. But Sri Lanka have gone in with him. Holiday here in Bangladesh. It's Friday that you get the day off, and hence a few more people in the afternoon session. Liton Das, that's a good record. For me, watching him play when he scores those runs, it's an exceptional talent. We'd like to see more of it. Consistency is what we want from Liton Das. And the same can be said of Shoma Sarkar as well. If you're wondering why not many people have come in as yet, yes, it's the 4th day of the month of Ramadan. His heat, he's understandable that you'd like a little bit of shade, and maybe when he cools down in the evening session, that you head down to the ground. Dilshan Madhushankar. He's got the new ball in hand.
Yeah, he's the one who knocked him over. The first ball he bowled in the first one day international. Here he comes again. Important for the openers to realize the fact that yes, when you go and you see the surface, straight away you have a look at the closer look at the surface when you go and when you're going for your warm-ups. The batters will be getting a closer look at the surface, and in their mind, in the back of their mind, they'll be deciding, okay, this is the surface and this is how it's going to play out. But still, it's important for them to play a few overs and just get used to the pace of the delivery that the bowlers are bowling. He's stepped outside the crease to the bowler, and that's something new. Leg gully in place.
He brings the ball back in. On to Shankar, that's what he does with that new ball and hence that leg gully. You learn from your mistakes. He's reacted straight away to that Indipa. Forcing Madhu Shankar to change his length, and maybe that length will be favourable to Liton Das. We saw the left-handers do that, especially the captain, Azumul Hussain Shanto, backing outside his crease from the moment he walked out.
Oh, straight into him. Doesn't matter whether you have the leg gully or not. Onto the pads and the short straight, a little bit away from the short leg fielder, and it's chipped it straight away. So he gets his man one more time. Little departs.
And he doesn't score, Liton Das. But Madhu Shankar, he does this time and time again. Will arguable, he was surprised. He's got a volley. And he hangs on to it. Sri Lanka have got that first wicket. Again in the first over, Liton Das, he tried something different, but he falls into that trap. He's gone for naught. It's none for one.
Agdesh. Agdejoy. Agde Vishal. Jai Bangladesh. পারবে তুমি আবার বাংলাদেশ ক্রিকেট টিমের গর্বিত স্পন্সর রবি।
If they had a set plan for Liton Kumar Das, so you were going to give it to Kusal Mendes with those two fielders in the catching position. Nazmul Shanto, the new batter. Now, initially there would be movement and there is a bit of a bite, hitting that top of the bat. Shanto is here because of this.
It hits him high on the back too. That's why he doesn't get the time. If not, it might have flown quickly, maybe over the fielder. Look how high it hits. That's why it just locks.
And you got to give the credit to skipper and the team management to set that trap for Liton Kumar Das. He was in a bit of a pressure. Again, well bowled.
Just a bit of extra bounce here. This is a hit the deck pitch. That 122, a match-winning knock the other day. Bangladesh were 3 for 23, steadied the ship and took them home, the captain. He's having a dream run against Sri Lanka. Last 3 innings, 89, 90 and 122 not out.
Yeah, what an over this is turning out to be. It's a wicket maiden. Lovely, lovely start for the Sri Lankans. None for one.
আলু শাকে স্পাইসি সিজনিং এর টুইস্টে গ্রাউন্ড পটাটা এডিশন ফর মিস্টেক কে বুঝে না এই নিবে নতুন জুতা স্টাইল বাই বাটা সবাই মিষ্টি পাপন করা স্বাদে মিষ্টি পাপন করা স্বাদ
No change for Bangladesh. They want just a single change done at Benalade, the left arm orthodox. In It's a wonderful start. That's exactly what Kushal Mendes would have hoped for. Win toss, put the opposition in, and pick up a wicket in the very first over. Who sleep in place? Pramod Madhushan. Because remember, Bangladesh did lose early wickets in that match, even though they went on to win by a comfortable margin of 6 wickets with 32 balls to spare. They were 23 for 3 after 5.1 overs, and that has been the struggle. And both the batters, earlier we saw Nitin Kumar Das, and now Shubha Sharkar also batting us in his crease to begin that swing. He opens the mark, opens his mark with a single.
Bit of shaping to the left hander from Madhushan. The umpires for today. Masadur Rahman Mukul, standing in his 21st ODI, and unlike the T20s, we do have a neutral umpire involved as well. Adrian Holstock in his 59th ODI, he was the TV umpire for the first ODI. They swap places. And up in the box, Richard Kettleborough, along with Andy Pycroft, who's our match referee. Down to one slip. There is a short mid-wicket in place.
Oh, could have been too long, in and out, and scores to the boundary.
Najmul Hossain Shanto, the centurion from the previous game. He has a feel. Would have gobbled that. That will miss. He parries it over the bar. Onana style.
Well, just a touch late to go and grab that catch. You can hurt him because he's the one in front. Nicely placed, will pick up a couple of runs. Still very important, isn't it, for teams? They want to create chances early on, and they do create chances. You expect the fielders to back them up. Was not the case.
Yeah, there are moments where you put pressure on the opposition, where you take the initiative. You've gone and got yourself a wicket in the first over, picking up the opposition captain. Well, it's not rocket science.
That was everything. And a beautiful touch down the ground. Such a lovely way to pick up his second boundary.
Now, he's made a mistake previously, but he also knows the ball's in his arc and he knows what he can do, Shanto. And the confidence underlined by the stride he gets into the shot.
A big stride in. He needs to be just hold himself back from looking to play shots early on, because he's already survived on this over and he's played a gorgeous looking on drive, and then he tries to attempt to play the cut shot maybe just a little bit closer, and also kept that low.
Now, if I remember right, in the first ODI, Madhushan bowled a brilliant first over. But Madhushan, he went for 12 in the second over. And even here, he's gone to 11 now. This was the last ball. No one realized. So they've all missed an opportunity. Shanto survives. 11 for 1.
Rainbow Games, the color of joy. কানেক্টেড থাকুন বাংলালিংক ফাস্টেস্ট 4G তে নিলেন মিটারে 2 GB
There is sea movement, and would you believe with the last over, even though he picked up a wicket, no one appealed. There was an inside edge from the bat of Nazmul Sen Shanto, who scored an unbeaten 122, which is also happens to be the highest score by a skipper from Bangladesh. He can hand his lucky stars.
Others should have walked.
If somebody would have appealed, somebody would have appealed. Would you have walked if you were in the crease batting? Russell Allen?
I'm not a walker, I'm a runner.
Yeah, I can understand which angle you're coming in from. I can understand that completely. Right, 12 for 1. It's a kind of a surface where it just once in a while you see the bowlers pitching it back at the limit stops. That's the first one. Couple of chances. Good at job. This is the one where my fellow commentator feels that he should have walked because nobody appealed.
Nobody even realized. They saw the wicket keeper's reaction. Tongue-in-cheek occurred. Tongue-in-cheek.
Bounce, good bounce there. There is some movement with the pitch report also, Russell Allen. There is something in for the bowlers. And you look at that bounce. Look at that. When he's trying to cut it, there's two slip in place. That's a dangerous option from Nazmul Sen Shanto. Dangerous because they've already lost a wicket. And he's been lucky. Another one down the left side.
Well, there's a difference between the two bowlers already. Madhu Shankar is hitting the deck. He's bowling back of a length and he's getting that bounce. But Madhu Shan, he's preferring to pitch it up. Of course, he's inducing the edge, but on the other hand, it's an easier length to score your runs off. You mentioned the pitch, 2.5 meter of grass, same as the previous day, but I did see a lot of cracks. It's getting warmer and warmer, so in this afternoon session, I feel those cracks will open up.
Have a look at that shape also. Lovely shape, I'm moving away from the left-hander.
Because those cracks are opening up, you should expect to find uneven bounce like that. That extra bounce, some could keep low. Then when it cools down in the second session, those cracks are close enough. They come close together. That's why it tends to slide on. Becomes a little easier to bat. It is quite evident, and a ploy that worked for him, batting outside the crease, he's using it again.
Yeah, this is good. This is good from Sydney Sarkar also. Where he's playing his 100 international, all formats of the game. That's what he has done. But the test match 100 also came against Sri Lanka. He's been appointed to lead the side in all formats of the game for Bangladesh, recently appointed. That's okay to just take a little bit of time, get your eye in. Another good over, 13 for 1.
Experience full, that's your profitable fresh and young looking skin.
Under the shade, and the guard will get to the round. Talking about that breeze, it just cools things off in the middle. right from the word go. They struggled with the bowlers, same bowlers, in that first one-day international, and they lost early wickets quickly. Certainly, some good line and against some both ends, making life a little bit difficult for the bowlers. That is the challenge for the openers. To play the new ball, the both ends. Umpire, unmoved.
Bounce will be in question. It lays straight. Madhushan from that first over, he's changed his length. He's going back of a length and he's harder to score off. He wants to have a look to Sal Mendes.
TV umpire to director, we have a player review for LBW. The original decision is not out. Bowler's being checked, it's a fair delivery. Would you have screen vision when available, please? Okay, ball is close to inside edge. Could we have ultra edge when available, please? Roll through, please. And take it back one frame, please. Take it back one frame. Right, freeze it there, thank you. We've got a spike as the ball is next to the bat. We've got an inside edge. Lukul, you can state your original decision of not out. Stand by, you're on screen, signal now.
Yes, spot on from the umpire. Okay. With that, it's always the bowlers who are excited, aren't they? And they see that they might be in business, and they could basically go and run up to the skipper and force them to take the review. Look, it took some time, but they lost the review now. Good pace, good carry to the keeper.
In a hint of extra bounce on that occasion from Madhushan. Eager to have the wicket of Shanto. Had the opportunity. Remember, it all comes down to execution. With ball in hand, catching the ball, and also hitting it.
I think this is the kind of circles where bowlers will need to make sure that whenever they bowl, they need to make sure the batter play each and every delivery. That's why the new ball counts so much. The first 10 overs so crucial. If the batter survive, then you talk about converting the starts to a big one. And these are best square.
Two strips next to the pitch we're playing on was the one that was used for the first ODI. The heshing was on until about 1:45, 2 in the afternoon. So that means they're protecting it for the third one. Too good. Full on the pads. He's lent into it. He's not missing out whenever the opportunity is there.
They're not the right length from Madhushan. That's what I was talking about earlier on. Look how far he is away from that crease. This is a lovely touch from Nazmul Shanto. The man in form. Right from the sweet part of the bat.
বিকাশে কম খরচে ক্যাশ আউট লিমিট বেড়ে 50,000 প্রিয় এজেন্টও 2টা সেট করা যাবে সুবিধা মতো
ইফতারের পরে ট্রাই করুন নতুন স্প্রাইট এক্সট্রা মিল্ক ফ্লেভার